Hello everybody, my name is Warmel, and welcome back to the channel. Well, I don't know if you're new, but yeah. I've improved my mic, and I have gotten Gmod. We're just gonna play some DarkRP. So I have this server you can join if you want. It's ifuse.net, bit miners, yeah. So in this basically, I will show you how to get started in DarkRP, or, well, it's mainly the way I get to start. Alright, let's join. Usually takes a while to load in, so I will wait and fast forward this. Okay, we are back and loaded in. So, in this server you usually don't spawn in with a gun, so that's a pretty big problem. So, I've actually never bought a gun on the server, so I guess we're just gonna have to wait. So, what you're mainly gonna want to do is get out of spawn and find a good location to put your stuff. Also, you have to change your role, so press F4. This brings up this, and I usually go for the thief. Also, you could do the coca plant farmer, because that's actually pretty good if you're like kinda new, but like it doesn't give that much, but it's silent, very. It's thief. You change roles, you die. Thief also gives you Bitcoin. No, money printers, not Bitcoin. And it's pretty nice. So up in the top right, there's laws that you have to abide by. Yeah. So I'm gonna go find a little base. Also, since I got the thief role, press F4, purchables, and there's all the money printers. So anything with like the brackets and like the T1 and T3 tier 6, you need to be a YouTuber. So if I click it right now, it'll say you need to purchase subscriber plus. So I think that's YouTuber, I don't know. So I'm just gonna head over here. I do have a pretty good spot. Don't really know where to go, you just look for basically a large area. Start your money making process. Or head over here, I don't really know what, so. Usually want to check if people are following you, because you may have some people following you around, waiting for you to have a base. This seems okay. Press E to open doors. I mean, it's okay. Pretty big, and people are able to hear you with your money printers. On different servers, it's basically like the same thing, but different servers have like louder money printers or quieter money printers, so you have to be careful of that. And some money printers are rest on site, AOS, so yeah, you have to be careful of that. Make sure you don't get braided police. So we're upcoming on a pretty good spot that I usually go to. Well, it's my second time going to this, and it's worked out very well. Being followed. Usually I like checking these docking stations, see if there's a boat. So I did find a $1 million boat here. It was this one. The yeah, that one. And yeah, and then you can sell boats at this one dealer person. So this is the building I was in. Check around, see if there's anyone, and go. You don't need to own the bottom doors or anything like that, but you need to check if anyone is here. Like if anyone's owned the doors, because they will rat you out and you can get arrested. So this looks like a pretty good area. I mean, yeah. But I think I like this area more. It's basically the same thing, but whatever. And I'm gonna buy these doors. Pressing F2. So, bought. And bought. So now since you have these doors, you need to lock them up. So you need keys. And then left mouse button locks it. Now if I press E, I can't open it. Same for this. Can't open it. And then unlock it is right mouse button. Right. And there you go. So, main thing you want right now is if someone does come, you want a text screen and basically it'll say building. So you put building right here and then put your color wherever you want and then this and then we do need your keys again. And then just shove that somewhere like right here. Or just put 2. So why not? So now you need your keys again. Lock that up. Okay. So you want to go in plastic if you usually you need like a long little place. So you know if you're getting ready to this over here. Something I like is that these blocks will stay in midair, but they also tend to like glitch out like that. It just moved a little bit. Like yeah. So you can find right. And like that, like just rotate a whole bunch. So you gotta be careful. That seems okay. I mean, you'll never get it perfect, but yeah. It's fine. Just right. That seems good, yeah. And then, actually, kind of more. Why? See, just did so much movement. And there we go. That's decent. Not the best, but yeah, whatever. And then you need something over here. Am I being rated? Here, be. And something like that. Down on. Actually, this is way too close to a door. Wait, what's happening outside? I don't even. Okay. Kinda want it far away from the door. Well, because the door will actually get stuck. So you have to be careful of that. That does not look at all. There we go. That's okay. Now you need to get out a stacker tool. And then this is up, so let's do that. This is back. It's the opposite. Let's do that again. Actually, no. Z is to undo, so it's important. And let's make a door. So let's put this. This will be as our little door. Does not look like a door at all, but it will be a door. You can make it a door. Place it like this. Back. And then we will get our stacker tool because we need to make sure that people can't jump on them. You can do like a jump and a half by jumping and then crouching. It's a crouch jump, but a bit hard. Up. And there we go. So to make our fading door, we need this, and then set a number pad. So I will do number pad 1. Do there, and then when I press pad 1, it opens. We go through, close it, and it closes. Now so far this is illegal, because you need keypads. So let's get keypad 1, and then you set a password up in the top right, access password, and then once you have, wait, I think it's up, yeah, keypad right there, and then you need one on the other side for people to actually raid you. Don't know if people can get over there, but it really doesn't matter. You can make your base ugly or be. And then let's go over, actually, let's move both of those, because we need to actually use our stacker tool. This is flat. Have it go out a little. This is like that. We also probably want for it to go down a bit. And that right there. Now if I go down here, actually, this looks pretty bad. Z to undo. And see it's at a little angle, that's pretty bad. That looks also well. And then you can customize it however you want. So let's do, this is left. And then we want to remove that, so you get your remover here and throw that there. So we're going to put another door for extra security. So you want something like this. Perfect. And you physics, shove that thing right here. So then you need keypad. So, oh wait, we need your fading 2. Put that there. So now press 2. And if I press both of them at the same time, they both open. So we need our keypads. Let's do this one first. So, this. Now if someone does the keypad correctly, they will get in. Do that. Another one. And then we need number 1 for this door. Perfect. Now, we need a stacker, because we need to make sure that people can't jump on this. So, this is back. This is up. Depending on how you mess with the block, it'll be different. And then we also need a stacker tool, because so people can't get over. And there we go. Make sure that your door does not get stuck on something, because that will happen. And I think this door's fine because there's not really a good way to get up here except for like building up. It's illegal. So I'll just keep this secure by lock, and it's fine. So now if we press 2, opens that, and but if they shift, you can also see everything. So we need to fix that. We will fix that later though, because we need to start getting our, well, first, if you actually do want to place down money printers, you need to remove your building sign. The building sign basically makes it so you don't get raided while building. And it's illegal. Well, it's not good. I don't know. If someone raids you while you're building. So you do your remover. 2, 1. And then we need our unlock this. Open up. Shut the door just in case. And let's get a remover. And it removes it. And you're fine. Bring it back up. Close it. Keys. Done. Open it. It doesn't. 1, 2. That's the keybinds I use. This is front is door 1, back is door 2. Okay. So now, we need to start a Bitcoin process. Usually I think I would block in this part right here, but I'm not going to do that right now. Kind of useless. So I have a lot of money. You're going to start out with about $100,000, I think, which is like over enough that you need. So we get F4 and buy 1 each of these. You don't have to, it depends what you're gonna do, but yeah. Make sure not to look at windows too much because then people will know that you're... So, what we're gonna do is, as you can see, you cannot pick this up with the gravity gun. No, the physics gun. You can't pick it up with physics. You can with the gravity gun. With this, make sure people cannot hear it because money printers are arrest on site. So make sure the police don't raid you. So if you need re-ink, you just press E over the re-ink, and then yeah. You can take the money by pressing E on that. As you can see, I just received a whole bunch of money. This is a very fast, overpowered way in getting money in this server, so I highly recommend it. Let's put this right here. Okay, that's good. Oh shoot, and it fell. Put it like... Okay, so these things happen, very annoying. Move it with my head. See, I moved it with my head. You can also push things. Heavier things, it's hard to push, but... Okay, it's doing good. So now we need another one, 4, and you can see it's 2 out of 2. It should be 2 out of 2, but it's 0 out of 2. I don't know what it just does. Let's put that one. Okay, so we have all the max money printers we can have. Different servers will vary, and different servers it would look different. As you can see, the logo is on here, IceFuse Network. Yeah. Blocking up the windows I don't really like, unless like you're in a lower area, because then people like see and be like, oh, the space might have good stuff. But if you're down there, then you can't really see inside, because you'll basically just see the ceiling, because you're down so far. So there's a person right there. Make sure he doesn't see me so he doesn't suspect anything. And you just stay in here and get money. Make sure that these things don't explode. I think it can go over 200 degrees Fahrenheit, so you're basically good. Basically only need to recool them at like, I would say 190. But I haven't had one explode, so it could be... I've seen one over 205, so I think you're basically good on heating. You do have to re-ink them. It just is a little bit of money to us. Now, if you're a little bit more broke because you spent your money on something else that you're not supposed to, you can always get the... Go to roles, criminals. You can always get the coca plant farmer because that's pretty cheap and you get a lot of money from that. Also, the thief is level 5 and I'm level 9, so you will probably have to do the coca plant farmer right when you join. So these. And there we go. I like the animation on this, it looks actually really cool. So then you basically just wait here, upgrade your doors, and you're basically... So as you can see, there's a little bit of space right here. People can't crawl through this, but it's pretty good. Well, it's pretty good space. So we need to block that up. So we put that here. We need to switch over to the missing gun and put, oh shoot, this here. And then make sure it doesn't overlap with things. It's good. I'm actually gonna move this a bit here so it lines up. Alright, perfect. So now we can get a stacker tool. Check what side or left. It changes to left. There it is. And that's like that. So whenever you go in here, say I'm trying to raid this. So I can't see in, but if I go over here, hello? Oh, there we go. So I'm raising my doors weren't working. So you can make these fading doors. I don't know if you have to have a keypad or not, but yeah. And then you can just see if people are raiding. So let's get our fading door. This will be number pad 0, just in case. Here and here. And when I press number pad 0, I can see in. And if I don't have it active, then people can't see my money printer. So I could go through this first door and then realize that this is a complete mistake, and they probably don't. And that's what we want. Now, since you don't start off with a gun, you can either 1, buy one, or 2, not have one and hope for the best. That's what I usually do because I don't know where to get a gun. You get a gun, well, you basically get a gun from a gun dealer, but I'm not going to deal with that, and I'm not going to leave my place. So yeah. Let's get physics gun just to hold something. And do my money. And I started out with, I think, 500k, and now I have 730. No, 73,000. So this job is very good. And we just made our money back by, like, 3 times. By buying all. Alright. So now you just wait here. You can reinforce everything. You can make these doors longer. I don't know what the limit is for the doors, but you know, you read the rules by F4 and then read them here. The UI is always different. Well, it's usually different from for every single server. So yeah. Money printers on different servers may not be as OP, so you need to find the best job, and you don't have to do much. So yeah. So this one's at 13% ink. Let's find one a little bit less. I think that one's like the lowest. And I'll show you what happens if there's no ink. You don't need to cool these down. They look fine. Once they go into red, they start flashing red, and then that will tell you that one's about to explode. So you have to look out for people. Not really though, you just have to see if there's outside your door, because you might get ratted out and you might have police to deal with. So this is at 0% ink. Oh shoot, knock this over. Okay. So 0% ink. It will not do any money. It will not explode though. Fine. So you just re-ink it. Pressing. I'm gonna re-ink all of them. Ink is actually pretty cheap if you think about how much money you get for this. They can store up to a lot of money. Insane. Yep. So I just saw a car come. That's a person, never mind. That's not a car. You can also press F3 and then get your cursor out and check if, like, you want people to be police officers or not. Now, I usually check yes, so people can have their little dreams. So yeah. On this server, there's a hunger bar, so you need to be careful of that. Make sure you don't die. By this place, there are 2 vending machines. Well, 3. There's one right there. Can't see because it's out of render. And there's 2 down below right here. Which is, you just have to go out your doors and run. Make sure to lock all your doors behind you, so people can't just run in and they have an easy place to raid. So they don't have to go through a really hard door. Make sure you don't attract any attention to yourself, because you will most likely get raided. That's why I don't like having a base in your spawn, because then there's so many people there, and you're bound to get raided, like, instantly. So then you just wait. And if you get bored, if you get really bored, you can just switch your job, and you can be anything. Like, look at all these. I don't even know what's in the pro criminals. Okay then. That's pretty interesting. Funny thing is, I'm actually using my tablet for my mic, because I don't have a mic, so, you know, at least I'm not using a built-in computer mic that sounds like I'm talking, well, very bad. Like my other videos were. I haven't made a video in like 2 years, so it's a bit weird for me to do this. Also, this would be like one of the first videos I actually ever, like, edit. So yeah. That's basically how you make a base in DarkRP. You can tell me if, in the comments if some of this stuff is illegal. I don't really know. This might be illegal, the fading door right here, but I don't know. These printers are getting kind of hot. I'll probably just cool them down because it's pretty cheap. Let's re-ink them and cool them down. And we have re-inked and re-cooled all of our printers, so they will not explode. Last time I made a base here, like, I saw no one outside. I like kept looking outside, there was no one at all. But this place is a little bit more popular, I don't know why. Maybe it's the time of day, or yeah. There's currently a lot of people on. 45, I think. So, yeah. Most people have like 1 million. Trying to get to that 1 million group. Let's see. Because it says store. I was in this group. I don't even know how to get the subscriber plus one. There's also skills on here, which is cool. I'm just gonna use armor. Actually, no, health. That'd be cool. So I have a little bit extra health. Thought I heard a door open. Nope. Probably here. Alright, so this is basically how you do everything. I'm gonna make a little place right here just in case, like, somehow someone gets in this door. It's helpful. So, this. We'll just have one little extra security thing right here. There we go. That'll work. Let's get another one. Good. Oh no. I'm stuck. That seems good. Go a little bit. Not too much though. So if you do it too close, the door will get stuck and you will not be. So as you can see, I'm kind of stuck right here. Can't really get past this. So I need to make this a little bit more accessible. And my prop is blocked. That's nice. You block. Let me. Oh, there we go. Now we have an exit. And we will put this here as our little door. And then we need a stacker tool. Up. It's mainly up, up. We need the other one to be up. Can't even see it. There we go. So now we need our fading door. Number pad 3. If we press number pad 3, it opens. Let's get our keypad. Pad 3. Right there. Also helps if you have different codes for each door, but I'm not going to do that because why not? Here, there we go. I like not having to shift, well, to crawl, but you know, I have this a little bit higher than it should be, which we can always fix by doing. Okay, never mind. They're together, so whatever. We'll just have to deal. Also, if you do get a gun, you could just press 0, or whatever you can set your keybind to, and they shotgun them right there, or do whatever. Or you can press both of your keybinds right here, and then kill them. So let's re-ink them. Re-ink. Ink. If you step on them, they probably will bug out and fall over. Or do something weird. So we're getting kind of low on hunger. Let's fix that. So let's go. Let's both of these at the same time. Okay, 1, 2, 1. There we go. Keys. Door. Door. Lock. Six gun, and let's run. Oh, hello, sir. Okay, there's a person right here. Never mind, these are fake enemies. Okay, I think there's someone there. I want to wait for him to leave. If he doesn't, then I'm probably dead. Refilling my hunger. don't know if this person's gonna raid me or he's building a base. Hello. Why? Yeah, I'm just gonna run. Key. Okay. Locked up. There's people here, so let's be careful. And we're good. We made it home safely. Not expecting people to be here, but it might be a popular area. I've just been here for like an hour. Alright. So I'm probably gonna end it here. There probably will be more videos, depending on what I do and how bored I get, and if I feel like making videos. But yeah, that's basically how you get started on DarkRP. You can do whatever you want, jobs, there's rules, you need to follow by the rules. Yeah. Basically it. Goodbye everybody, and have a good day.